They say grief comes in waves, that after a while one may find themselves able to breathe like they couldn't before. I hadn't taken a breath in 4 years. I begged for grief to let me go, to ease the grip around my chest, but it did not. My life had ended the moment his did.
The purpose of this retreat is to make new friends, express our emotions freely, and to breathe new life into our lives again. I'd quite like if we introduced ourselves. Why don't we say our name, something of interest, and if you're feeling up to it, something about our loved ones. Why don't we start with you?
My name is Laura. I've climbed the O2 Arena 4 times. My husband Jojo was an incredibly kind man. My favourite thing he used to do was to bake cakes and cookies for the whole street randomly, whenever he felt like it.
That's lovely, Laura. How thoughtful of him.
Hi everyone, my name's John. I lost my wife 10 months ago now. She used to like to draw, so I've taken up drawing recently.
That's great, John. Thanks for sharing.
My name is Jo.
And do you have any hobbies or interests, Jo? Do you like art or particular kind of food? Clothes?
Plants.
Plants. Lovely. And would you like to talk about your loved one? That's okay. This is a safe and open space, and whilst we encourage people to talk about their personal struggles or positive emotions, we completely respect for some people it takes time. Maybe next time too.
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry, love.
I told you to not bring that ball in here.
Well, I didn't do it deliberately. I promise. Hi. I'm Lucas.
Jo.
I thought not much of him at first, but the more time I spent in his company, the more he intrigued me. Every other person here was broken. But Lucas, nothing. I wondered how he could be so fine. How was it that he had never loved the way I had?
Aren't you going to make me one?
You already have one.
Maybe I want another one.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee, please.
At 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Can't sleep?
No.
Aren't you going to ask why I'm awake?
I know why you're awake.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
You're drinking coffee at 1 a.m.
Yeah. You don't like it here, do you?
No.
Why'd you sign up then?
I've asked myself that question many times.
Who was he? Oh, come on. You've come to a bereavement retreat and you can't talk about your husband. Well, in that case...
We were married for 28 years.
When did he die?
4 years ago. What about you?
I'm not on the retreat.
I know, but haven't you ever been married?
Sort of.
What was she like?
He was fun. Very fun.
What made him so fun?
We used to live in the city. He was a brilliant artist and we used to graffiti on the walls of all the big offices and then break into them and sit on the roof all night.
Did you ever get caught?
We got caught twice, but we managed to talk our way out of it. He was very charming.
What was his name?
Michael.
How is it so easy for you to talk about him?
It's been 35 years. You learn to breathe through it after a while.
That night, I felt the stirring of what I imagined to be hope at the bottom of my chest. I had caught a glimpse of a future where my pain might be lessened.
Your outfit doesn't match.
I don't care.
You don't?
I like it like this.
Okay.
Why do you care?
I don't.
Shall we go for a walk?
Yeah, why not?
The gardens were beautiful today.
They're always beautiful.
Lucas didn't choke on his words as I did. They came to him and he spoke them, as easy as that. I envied the ease at which he existed.
How did he die?
Huh?
Your husband. How did he die?
Lucas came into my life suddenly, loudly, but I grew to like the way he cried. I wondered, maybe, if that was all I needed. I could have told him then the things that weighed heavy on me. I wanted to tell him how beautiful I found him and how scared that made me. In that moment, I wanted to be held. I wanted him to hold me. I wanted to get close as I could, closer even. I wanted to surrender, to feel vulnerable, to let go.
Stop!
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Why do you keep asking me all these questions?
I was just trying to help you.
Help me? I don't need your help. Who do you think you are?
Oh, Joe. Calm down.
You don't know me. Stop pretending that you know me.
You were just enjoying the conversation?
Well, I'm not anymore.
Well, you were the one who wanted to hang out together.
And you didn't?
Of course I did. But that's not the point. Oh, Joe, it's okay to feel vulnerable.
Stop it with your philosophical nonsense. You can't fix me.
As we've come halfway in this retreat, I'd just like to say how proud I am of you all. I know how hard it is to speak so openly with people you don't know in a strange environment. I'd quite like to know what you guys are feeling. Maybe we could go around in a circle and you can tell me one thing that you've learned. Laura.
I've learnt that it's all right to cry.
I'm not alone in feeling angry.
Writing helps.
It's difficult to feel.
Hi, can I come in?
Please.
Do you want to tell me why you want to leave?
This type of thing just isn't for me.
I know you found it difficult to feel at ease here, but I think you're making progress.
I haven't made progress. I feel like I'm going backwards.
I know it's not easy, but grief can't be fixed in a week.
I know.
I think you should stay. Plus, I've made fun activities I think you'll enjoy.
I doubt it. I'm sorry, but it really isn't for me. It isn't.
Do you want to talk about Simon?
I don't want to talk about him.
I think it will help.
I just feel guilty all the time that I'm here. Like feeling joy is wrong. Mending myself is wrong. I want to stay broken for him, so that he knows I love him.
He knows that you loved him. Helping yourself is not going to forget him. In fact, talking about him will help keep his memories alive. You can't run away from your pain. It's always going to be there. And you have to learn to live again. It's not going to be easy, and it will be hard, and it will take a long time. But you cannot feel selfish for feeling other emotions apart from sadness.
I'm exhausted.
Do you know how lucky you are, how much he loved you?
Sorry about that. And for earlier.
I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have pushed you so hard.
I need it.
Do you want to know a secret? I'm scared too.
About what?
Everything.
Thought you had it all figured out. My life had ended the day his did, but it began again here, the moment I chose it to.